What is your background coming into cryptocurrency? What did you do before all of this?
So I actually sold fiber optic services to governments, hospitals, and large businesses. Stumbled upon crypto. I just fell in love.
Tell me what InfiniteOne is.
InfiniteOne is solid. We've been out for 6 months. I've talked
Okay.
to all my top holders. I have my top holders in a separate chat group, and all of them are diamond hands. They are not going anywhere. The partners group I've created is such a great support team. Until then, I mean, we've hit every milestone on our roadmap. Bam, bam, bam for InfiniteOne. Cross chain platform, the whole 9 yards. We've done it all. I got tired of getting scammed, and I kept running across projects, and they sounded great. Everything was legit, but nobody knew who the owners were. Nobody knew anything about these projects in reality.
What's going on, cowboy? Do you want some free airdrops? Do you want a way to just get as much crypto in your wallet as you can for free? Well, of course you do. And in this video, we are talking about a crypto project here led by Steve. He's the founder of this project. It's called InfiniteOne, and they are looking to airdrop, partner with different cryptos and airdrop them to your wallet. And we need to find out, hey, is this project a good idea? Is this coin a good idea? Can I invest my time and money into it? And you're gonna make that decision for yourself. You're gonna just like click skip or keep it going. Anyway, if you're new to this channel, my name is Aaron, and I am sniffing out every single crypto coin. I'm exploring the wild west of cryptocurrency with a whole bunch of other cowboys with a lizard brain, gorilla arms, and diamond hands. If you want to roll with us, hit the subscribe button down below, hit the notification bell, like, share, do all this stuff because we are always giving away giveaways here. And so just super excited to be part of this community, and you make a big part of it. Anyway, here's the thesis behind an AMA. Usually you can't trust a crypto YouTuber because they're getting paid behind the scenes and they're not sharing, and they're getting paid shill basically. And you can't really trust a website. Sometimes it's out of date. Sometimes it doesn't fully represent, the crypto project as good as the founder would. So what do? We take the horse by the face and we say, what is your project about? You know what I mean? And so we're asking them, like, get it out of the horse's mouth and just figure out, hey, is this project for us? And so in this video, we're talking about InfiniteOne, this new crypto project. And in the hot seat, we have the founder, the developer, the CEO, the mind behind it all. His name is Steve, and we're going to be grilling him up, Steve, with some crazy questions. Steve, welcome to the hot seat.
Hello, everyone.
Glad to have you. Steve, before we get into InfiniteOne, I want to know, what is your background coming into cryptocurrency? What did you do before all of this?
So I actually sold fiber optic services to governments, hospitals, and large businesses. So, I was always in the internet world, and I had to have some technical knowledge to be able to do that. And
Awesome.
whenever I stumbled upon crypto, I just fell in love.
Yeah, me too. Same thing. I've been in the internet world, and just crypto just kind of just makes sense for me. So it brings you to a project called InfiniteOne. Tell me what InfiniteOne is. What's it about? What are the broad strokes? What's it trying to accomplish?
Let me just kind of say why I started InfiniteOne. I got tired of getting scammed, and I kept running across projects, and they sounded great. Everything was legit, but nobody knew who the owners were. Nobody knew anything about these projects in reality. And you would invest in them, and then next thing you know, the liquidity's gone, or they're hacking your wallets because they have permissions or seed phrase. They're asking for seed phrases, and just all kinds of crazy stuff. And I just got really tired of it. So I was like, I want to create my own project and show people that this industry is legit. So I started brainstorming, and it took me months and months to finally come up with the concept. Why don't I just introduce people to other projects that I can talk to the devs? I can have a face-to-face with them. They're in a partner group with me with a whole bunch of other projects that I've also partnered with, and we can all talk back and forth. And if we find out one of them's a scam, we're going to out them. We're going to talk about them in open. So that's the basis of why I created InfiniteOne. So we decided to do it by airdropping tokens to our holders, and any project that partners with me, they have to do a video chat with me. They have to talk to me. I have to get to know them. I have to know their contract. I have to know their insides and outs of their project, and do we believe in it? And then they have to give me their tokens. Then they have to pay me to drop their tokens to my holders. So it's just all a whole process to make sure that they're really looking for holders and legit holders and not something to pump their numbers and get a quick rug scam.
Got it.
And
So you said you were tired of getting scammed, and so what you did is you created this group of other like token creators, and where you guys are kind of policing each other, and you created
yes,
InfiniteOne as like the head of this group, and so that these other token holders, if they want like initial boost of holders, they're going to pay you to give you those tokens and airdrop them to, let's say, 100 or 1,000 or 10,000 people or however many holders.
correct.
And that for every token that you partner with, you have an extensive vetting process. You know, have face-to-face AMA with them. You have to know that you do insight on their code and their contract. Is that how in depth is your vetting process here?
It's isn't. I'm not a Solidity expert by any means, but I definitely know enough to go through and look for some obvious stuff that I've been taught by some good Solidity people. I will not disclose what I know because the second people know what you know, they know how to get around it.
That, to me, that's a red flag, because it's like, you're not a Solidity expert, but I want a Solidity expert to vet projects for me. So to, you know, like, I know some basic stuff too. Maybe you know more than likely you know more than me, but I know that a Solidity expert seems to know more than me and you put together. Like, is that a fair assumption?
Fair assumption. And if I see a contract that's questionable, I send it over to one of them and they look at it and tell me yeah or no, or I have those guys in my wheelhouse.
Okay, got it. Yeah, I was curious about like how extensive this vetting process, because just to be honest, I took a look at your website and I looked at your airdrop partners. Now, I put the first 3 tokens in those in Token Sniffer, and Token Sniffer can, you know, not sure if people like it or don't like it, Farmageddon, Donk Swap, and Bubblegum. And I put in Token Swiffer, and they all scored 0 out of 100. Then I kept going, and I looked into other tokens here. Flypaper Sticky, which got 65 out of 100, and Armada, which got 55 out of 100. And so this has been like a concern of mine. Like, how do I know that these tokens that are being airdropped are not scams when Token Sniffer is saying otherwise?
Well, that's just the thing. You know, I know the site you're talking about, Token Sniffer. Armada's a dead project. They're not. They did not scam anybody, but they are a failing project. And I don't mean to bash any token out there. I'm just speaking the truth about them. Farmageddon is going strong and getting bigger and bigger every day. And as of May, they'll be in business 1 year.
Awesome.
So, I mean, Token Sniffer gives them a 0 rating because they don't know how to read their type of contract that they're doing. It's a extensive farming contract, which is different than a normal Solidity Reflections reward token.
So you're saying that these contracts have certain, you know, Token Sniffer has certain parameters that if your contract doesn't fit within its parameters, it doesn't know how to grade it. It doesn't grade it properly.
Exactly.
And so that's where you bring in the human element to like, okay, no, this is an actual project. It's been going on for a year and it's still going strong.
Exactly.
That's pretty much what you're saying here.
Exactly.
Okay. So that, because to me that was just a big concern, and so I appreciate that. Now, the reason why is because when, I think like anyone else, if you've been in the crypto industry for an amount of time, you have these wallets, and you'll find like some random behind coin in my wallet. Like, like, what did I buy this?
Dusting tokens, cowboy, right?
But so talk to me about a little bit about that. What's happening there? Is that you? Is that, how should we take that? Is that a dusting attack? And maybe some people don't even know what a dusting attack is. Maybe you could explain that to us, because, you know, I'm lizard brain. I'm not
absolutely
all out as well.
So that's why I use my website. I have an announcement channel. We provide you with who we're airdropping it to you. We'll provide you with the contract address. We've done an AMA with that group in our channel. You know, we brought this to your attention and we promote it. So the only reason you don't know you got it from us is because you're not paying attention. Okay. With the dusting attack, I mean, they'll just pick a 1,000 wallets, 100,000 wallets, whatever they want, and they'll just send a random amount of tokens to all those wallets just to show that they have more holders. Now, the problem with that, some projects will actually do that just to show fake holders, because you don't know what's in there. You didn't know you got it, so you're not going to pay attention to it because you're smart. But other projects will actually put it in there with a link to a website, want your seed phrase or something. Oh, you got to exchange this token for this one in order to cash out. And those are all scams. They're just trying to get access to your wallet.
Gotcha. So how do I differentiate between if you send me something that you partnered with versus some random scam coin?
Absolutely.
Like how do I just, are you saying just to stay alert to the announcement channel?
Check my website. Check my Telegram. Just make sure that you know it's legitimately from me. If you don't see it on my website, you don't see it in my Telegram, it's not from me.
Gotcha. What's been the most successful coin as a partner of yours?
French
Because
Connection.
if I'm getting dropped random, what was that?
French Connection.
French Connection. I like French Connection. Yeah, FCF is. I saw that on your partnerships. Actually, I was very pleased to see them. I've been wanting to do something with them, separately. This is a separate video at another time, but I am very pleased with that project. Very interested in it and looking to see where it goes. But yeah, I mean that adds credibility to you, don't you think? Like that adds credibility. Like, hey, you're airdropping for free FCF or any of these other tokens that could be as big. What's your community saying about that kind of stuff? Like, oh, FCF, are they liking the new tokens? What are they? Do they not care? Is it like indifference? What's the general feel from your community about your new tokens?
They love them, and it's always do your own research. My favorite analogy is, listen, guys, what I'm doing is weeding out scams. I am not looking for the next French Connection. What I am doing is weeding out scams. Just because you go to a quality restaurant, you love their food, it's awesome food, and you go back next week and that restaurant's closed, doesn't mean that guy knew how to run a business, but he was not trying to rip you off. Yeah. So I cannot guarantee the success of any project I drop to you, but what I can do is mitigate the scam, and that's what I'm after.
Gotcha. So for me, I feel like transparency is a huge value, especially in everything I do. Everyone who watches me has links to every single promotion I do. I say it upfront in every video. People even see my prices.
Right. Oh, I love it.
I hide nothing.
I love it.
Everybody, I want to ask you the same thing. What are your prices? How does the deals go down? How much are they paying you? How much are they giving you in value? And how are you airdropping everyone? How does that money get distributed?
Oh, sure. So yeah, I'm very open about it with my community, with everybody. I do not sell InfiniteOne for any money in my own pocket. I make my money off doing the airdrops. So I charge 2.5 BNB to drop our top 500 holders. If you want to drop all of our holders, which is about 1,100 right now, it's 5 BNB. Out of that, I'm going to make anywhere in between 2 to 3 BNB in profit. And that's my money in my pocket. And I even tell the devs that are doing the partner project with me, I send them a spreadsheet with all the gas fees on it, so they know exactly what it cost me, and they know exactly how much money I made.
To celebrate the launch of Infinite 2, the pre-sale on February 15 on Pink Sale, we are giving away $500, $25 a piece to 20 winners. That's right. You could be one of 20 winners winning $25. All you have to do is go to cowboysofcrypto.com, decide to be a cowboy there, and put your wallet address, BSC wallet address, follow all the directions. And again, it's to celebrate that February 15, we are launching Infinite 2. And so it's super exciting, guys. If you want to join the Pink Sale pre-sale, you could do that with the link on the description. Anyways, guys, thanks so much, and let's keep this interview going. Great. Love it. And I have no problem paying someone for a good job done, well done.
Exactly.
How do you airdrop everybody? Like, what do you use some kind of program?
I have a contract actually I have several contracts, but I have one in BSC, one in Avalanche, one in a couple of others, because I can do cross-chain airdrops as well.
So if I was to receive an airdrop, is there a minimum amount I should be holding, or how do I get airdrops?
That's something we just started implementing. So right now we have a package where you can drop the top 500 holders, or you can drop everybody. To be in the top 500 holders right now, you need to be about 150 million of my tokens. But to get good dollar amount of airdrops, you probably need to be in the 10 billions or above.
What does that transfer into dollars currently today as the value stands?
I knew you were going to ask me that, and I had it pulled up, and then Had trouble getting in, so 1 second
It's
here.
okay. Just an average amount. I'm not looking for. It changes all the time, so it doesn't really matter.
Absolutely. But
Uh,
so
no,
yeah,
to
it's
me,
about 1 BNB to get 10 billion. One to 1.5 BNB to get 10 billion.
so yeah, so that's right now is about $450,
Mhm.
give or take a couple bucks.
Correct.
Okay, awesome. So what's been the biggest challenge for you getting getting InfiniteOne up and running?
Finding partners, finding projects to airdrop.
Mm,
I literally, I try to average about 2 to 3 projects to my holders a week. Sometimes we'll get a lull where we won't do any for a week or two, and then we'll all of a sudden get 5 or 6 in a row. But I
mhm.
turn down on a consistent basis 10 to 20 projects a week.
Oh, that I think that's something that no one really knows about. Like people who are working in crypto, we have to turn down projects. We
Right.
don't take. I mean, even if we're high producing and I turn down maybe about 75%, maybe 80% of projects that come to me. It's insane because it's like I'm not giving this to people. Like I don't want I don't want my name attached to
Right.
this crappy coin.
So I literally had one coin, and I'm not going to say their name because they're already done. But they came in or chat with me, voice chat, but they wouldn't go on video. First telltale sign. Okay. Second is I'm like, okay, well, send me your token, send me your BNB after we do the video chat. They go, no, we'll just send you 3 times as much on both. I go, we're done. I'm not talking to you no more. Watched them. A week later, they rugged for 700 BNB.
Wow. 700 BNB.
700.
So what's happening? Are they trying to like are they saying they're going to what are they doing? Like, you know what I mean? Like are they trying to create the illusion of that people are
They were trying to get
higher?
CMC and CoinGecko immediately.
Okay. And because of that, when you get CMC and CoinGecko immediately, you shoot up.
More people to rug.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I see where the scam is. Yeah. So yeah, help me to talk through like the diagram of a scam. Then, like, I'm sure you're trying to protect us from it. Like, can you help me explain like what type of scams you're trying to protect and how that works? Just kind of a full walkthrough here.
Well, so I mean, really, the big thing about scams is the, you got to see who's created the contract. That's the first step. If there's somebody's created several projects that have rugged, then you kind of know that, and you can trace all that down in BSC scam. That's the obvious one that I will divulge to everybody. The other things that you can do is, the devs are mysterious. They're not active, or when you ask them a tough question, they ban you, they block you, they avoid the questions. I mean, these are the simple little things that people don't really think about.
Yeah, I'm not interested in like the little stuff. I'm interested in
That
like
is it.
what is the process of them scamming
Oh,
people? You know what I mean? Like,
well, scamming somebody, I mean, the easiest way to scam somebody is you get a big hype, you get a lot of people in your project, and you just, even if your liquidity's locked, you just have a whole bunch of wallets with tokens, and you just sell them off faster than the other people can, and you suck all the money out of
oh
it.
yeah, oh, that makes a lot of sense too. I didn't even think. Well, that's where you got to look at like who the wallet holders and like if they have like 80% wallet holdings or
Absolutely.
whatever in it. So that's crazy. That's crazy too.
So that's
Okay,
the easiest and that's the biggest scam. The other one is they don't lock their liquidity and then they suck it out.
Gotcha. So for InfiniteOne, what's the next best big thing? Catalyst. I'm looking for a price catalyst. Like, what's the next big thing coming up for InfiniteOne? I'm not really looking for
Infinite
the whole
2.
roadmap. What are you most excited
Infinite 2.
about? What's that?
It's coming out. It's on my website. You just click the Infinite 2 link, and it's our second project by us. We are going to be rewarding people in BNB, and we're going to do one buy of a project, a large buy every month, and airdrop that to only Infinite 2 holders. They're going to be parallel separate projects.
Oh,
and
okay. So is that supposed to help with the price of InfiniteOne?
The problem with InfiniteOne is Infinite One is a sideways token. Okay, we don't get. I cannot get Infinite One listed on CoinMarketCap because I don't have enough volume.
Okay.
The reason I don't have volume is people buy my token, they don't sell it very often. I mean,
Okay.
it's it's the dream of every dev, right? Everybody's a holder. But CoinMarketCap, they keep telling me, they keep rejecting me and telling me I don't have enough volume. So what I've decided to do is create a volume token on the side that is all about BNB rewards. It's going to have NFTs. It's going to have volatility. It's going to have everything. But we're keeping the same chat group. We're keeping the same website for everything. Everything is encompassed. So you can't get to Infinite 2 without seeing Infinite 1. So now I'm going to drive traffic.
So will this be a detriment to Infinite One? If like you're starting a new project here, won't something lag in Infinite One?
Infinite One is solid. We've been out for 6 months. We feel the project is solid, and this is going to give me a way to grow both projects simultaneously. I've talked to all my top holders. I have my top holders in a separate chat group, and all of them are diamond hands. They are not going anywhere, and they're very excited about it. So for our core, we're good.
Cool. So how big is your team to help you scale out?
Well, so right now it's me and E-Ray. E-Ray is my marketing manager, and he is part owner of Infinite One as well. And so me and him do the brunt of the work, but I have like 20 plus mods in my chat group that are always active, always in there, helping out. And then the partners group I've created is such a great support team. If I called one of them right now and said, I need an NFT project and I don't have time to do it, they would create it for me. So
all right, cool. So you got 2 people in your team, including yourself, just you and a marketing, and about 20 mods, and then
and we will be looking to bring on more people once Infinite 2 takes off a little bit more. Until then, I mean, we've hit every milestone on the roadmap. Bam, bam, bam for Infinite One. Cross-chain platform, the whole 9 yards. We've done it all. So now the last thing on there was create a second token, and this was on the original roadmap to reward our holders. So obviously I'm going to use my own service and airdrop Infinite 2 to all Infinite 1 holders. I'd be a hypocrite if I didn't use my own service.
For sure. Cool. Now, okay, so what do you want us to do, right? Like, so I'm looking at Infinite 1. I'm looking towards Infinite 2. What's the call to action for someone who's still on the fence about you? Like, hey, what should we be doing? Should we be buying Infinite 1? Should we wait for Infinite 2? What is it, like the one action you want Cowboys to do?
My main thing about it is, obviously do your own research. But what I have found is a lot of people love airdrops. A lot of people hate airdrops. Everybody loves BNB rewards. So those who love airdrops are still going to buy Infinite One and still want it. So if you want to get a chance to find projects that are, and I'll never guarantee 100% on anti-scam, but if you want it in the high 90s anti-scam, then buy some Infinite One, because I'll introduce you to all these great projects. If all you want is some BNB rewards, grab some Infinite 2.
Bam. Look, guys, if you're watching this interview, thank you so much for watching this far. Check out all the links down in the description. Check out the website Infinite One. Look what they're looking towards Infinite 2. To me, what's interesting is the partnerships. That's like the backbone of this whole project, in my opinion. But check out all the links in the description. Steve, thank you so much for being with me in this AMA. If you could leave us with one last final ditch attempt to win over a cowboy who's watching this, what would you say?
I have 2 points real fast. If to try and get a last person, is just go through our airdrops. You'll see some have failed, some have succeeded. The ones that have succeeded, a lot of them are really good with Infinite One. So obviously, we're helping you sort through the crud, and you're getting good quality there. 2, Infinite 2. We're launching on LunaSwap. LunaSwap as a way to write the contract, helped us write the contract in a way to where we never have to sell Infinite 2 to get the BNB. So we never get a red candle from our own project. We only get red candles from people naturally selling. And that's going to make us strong.
Awesome.
Exactly.
So you're not cannibalizing yourself. Gotcha. All right, Steve, thank you so much for being with me in the hot seat today. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Lizard Brains, right? Get into good projects. Lizard Brains, Gorilla Arms, Diamond Hands, Cowboys always ride together. And we will see you in the next video.